Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Gwen Chieta, and welcome to this edition of Workforce Voices. Today we are joined by Celia Garcia. She is the Director of Strategic Partnerships for MeCoach MEX, and we're going to be talking today about immigration reform and what it means to the workforce field. So welcome, Celia.
Thank you very much. It's really an honor and a privilege to be here with you and talk about a subject that I'm very passionate about.
What does it mean when we say immigration reform is coming?
Well, I think that you hear a lot of stories over the last 10 years that they've been, is it going to come, is it not? What are the components that are going to be part of it? But for us in the Latino community, it's going to be a huge victory. It's going to be a huge coming out of people that want to move across the labor market, want to move from employers to other occupations, other industries, different sectors. It's going to mean opportunities for people to advance. And I'm very excited about that for the workforce system.
What does it mean for the field, in terms of opportunity and looking at how things might change? What are the positive opportunities that we have to look forward to?
It's going to mean a lot of new customers. It's going to mean this is a community that wants to advance, wants to learn, wants to be part of the American dream, and has done so very successfully, but still undercover, still with a lot of limitations. When you remove those limitations and you open doors for people to come into training, to come into working with new sectors that are developing, people are going to be excited. And I can also tell you that having been involved in the education of youth, families, parents, employees, the workforce overall, they're a group that is very appreciative of any investment that you make for them in the area of training and development, any type of support that you provide.
And so how should the workforce field be preparing? Is it going to be business as usual? Are there things that need to be considered or adaptations?
I think it needs to be preparing. I think we can no longer sit back and say, this is a group that perhaps is undocumented and we cannot serve them. They don't qualify for our services. That's actually not true. Every year, 800 to 1 million Hispanic US born turn 18. So we're looking at a large market of individuals that we need to start serving, but the services need to be adapted for the culture, the language.
What would you say the two most important things for the workforce field to consider?
What business in the whole world doesn't want a bilingual international workforce? And career tracks that move people that have invested their entire life in an industry but have not had job advancement. Going back, not just going in for new blood, but really going back to that workforce that has been trusted and loyal to your industry and create those bridge services that would bring them up to higher levels.
Is the field ready? Are we doing the right things?
We're not ready.
Is there other piece of advice that we need to do to get ready? And how is NAWDP helping with that?
Well, NAWDP's helping a lot because they understand that partnerships and collaboration is the key. And so I think reaching back into that community and working with faith-based organizations, community-based organizations that have been the ones when the funding hasn't been there, they've still on a shoestring budget because of their passion and commitment been serving that population, and they have expertise that you need.
Really exciting, Celia. Thank you so much for sharing your insights. And I know NAWDP is there to support its members as immigration reform moves forward. Appreciate your time. And thank you, everyone, for joining us for this edition of Workforce Voices.